Good running saw. That's as hard-handed as I could get with it, and it wouldn't stop. Just one stall.
Well, a lot depends on where you catch the dog at, too.
I'm curious in your video to see the difference in time between those two. I'm wondering if that, because that one sounds louder, that it makes you think it's faster, but it's really the same as the other one.
I don't know. I think that one's got, the louder one's got more torque, I think.
It seems like it does, but it could be sound deceiving is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, here, fire them both back up and butcher up your stuff over here. We'll catch it on camera.
Some of that small wood?
Yeah, we got small bars on right now before we switch over. That one should start right back up, I hope.
It flies through that. It's like nothing.
That's what I call the get together build.
Right?
That one, that loud one.
Yeah.
They're fun saws.
That's why I use mine all the time. What we're doing right there is what I do a lot of, because I get all this giant tree service wood.
Once you get past the heft of them, they're not bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Really, they're not that bad.
When you're not trampling through the woods carrying it all day long, it's not too bad. Up here with where all the wood's at.
No, when you're in a great big honking heavy piece of hard stuff, though, that's awesome to have.
Yeah.
You want to throw a large bar on them, or you've probably seen enough?
I'm happy with it. I mean, I don't need to see
I wouldn't run a long bar. I don't run a long bar anyways. That's about as long as I would. I'd double cut.
It'll pull a 36, no problem. Alrighty, guys. You guys take it easy and have a good one.